tag you.
All right, let's do this.
Still playing tag, I see.
You. I've heard about you. Who are you?
I told Isaiah that if he didn't stop, I was gonna make this game real hard for the next person he tagged. You're that person.
You're the one who made those birds poop on me?
No, that was all them. But everything else was all me. I can't allow this game to go on any longer. Make your choice. But if I were you, I would choose to quit.
It would be so much easier to give up. Have you ever been in a game that was so hard you'd rather quit than keep going? Well, that's where I'm at right now. The creepy phone call I just got telling me to stop on top of all the things I've experienced today, I'm not sure I can handle much more of this. Quitting would be so much easier right now. I mean, how bad would it be to just walk away and give up? But this kind of reminds me of a story in the Bible about a man named Paul. Now, last week we talked about Peter, and he spread the name of Jesus to mostly the Jews. But while he was doing that, Paul spread the gospel to mostly the Gentiles, who were the non-Jewish people. Paul traveled all over to different churches and places spreading the good news. Now, these trips got him into trouble many times, and the story I'm thinking of today is one of those times.
Hey!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, don't be afraid. Don't be. I heard you talking to that man on the phone there.
You know him?
Now, I don't know him, but I know you.
How do you know me?
I'm future you. I'm you for the future.
Oh my gosh! This is what I look like in the future?
What?
No offense.
None taken. We've been through many a trial. I've been trapped by a lion in the zoo, attacked. I was flying in an airplane, and I fell out without a parachute. That was bad, Jalen. That was bad. Yeah. I got sprayed in the eyes with the hottest hot sauce. And I was shipwrecked for 100 days. And much more. Yeah.
Much?
Yeah.
Much more?
Much more.
All of that's going to happen to me?
But it's all worth it.
It doesn't look worth it.
Don't worry about it now. People need to be tagged, Jalen. This is the greatest game. The greatest game you could ever play. Yeah.
But that guy on the phone said that...
Forget the guy on the phone. He is the guy on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah. People need this. This is coming from me. Remember me. Future you. Okay? You don't even know how many people we're gonna tag. Oh.
How many?
You'll find out one day. You'll see.
Huh. Well, that was weird. Turns out old Hagme has had a lot of obstacles in her way. But she did say that we tagged so many people. I'm not sure I'm up for that challenge though. Anyways, back to our story about Paul. In Acts 27, we see Paul setting sail to Rome, chained up as a prisoner on a boat. Now, as they were sailing, a crazy storm came upon them. After 2 weeks of being stuck in this storm, they saw a beach in the distance and tried to sail over there. Verses 40 through 41 say, "So they cut the ropes to the anchors and left the anchors in the sea. At the same time, they untied the ropes that were holding the rudders. Then they raised the front sail into the wind and sailed toward the beach. but the ship hit a sandbank. The front of the ship stuck there and could not move. Then the big waves began to break the back of the ship to pieces. The boat that Paul was chained up on had shipwrecked on an island. Now, the people of the island seemed to be nice, but while Paul was laying some sticks on a fire, something else happened. At the beginning of Acts 28, as Paul was laying the sticks on the fire, a poisonous snake slithered out and bit him on the hand. Everyone was afraid, but Paul shook off the snake into the fire and was unharmed. Whoa. Paul was taken in chains as a prisoner on a boat. Then that boat was shipwrecked on an island. And then he was bitten by a poisonous snake. That sure beats everything I've gone through today. In 2 Corinthians 11, Paul talks about all the trials he faced while on mission, but also how he boasts in his weaknesses. Have any of you ever bragged about a weakness you have? Well, in verse 30, Paul says, if I must boast, I would rather boast about the things that show how weak I am. By doing this, he is choosing to show others how big and great his God is. Just like God gave Paul the strength to overcome his weaknesses and the obstacles in his way, he does the same for each of us. He makes us strong. In 1 Corinthians 9, verses 24 through 27, he calls each of us to run the race of life with endurance. We are to take each step with purpose and to practice daily. Now, if we compare all that Paul went through to what I went through today, I'd say I had it easy. But Paul didn't quit. He chose to keep running his race and to keep tagging others. Remember, we are to keep tagging others with the power of resurrection because we've seen the good he's done in our lives. Just like Paul, we want others to experience the good news too and to go on to tag others. So, if Paul didn't give up after all he had been through, I guess I can keep going too. I mean, you only lose the game if you quit. Tag, you're it!
Okay.
Wait. There's someone out there who doesn't want us playing tag. They want to stop the game forever. Whatever you do, don't answer any phone calls from random phones, okay?
Sounds easy enough.
Perfect, then game on. Oh no, not again! Ugh. That creepy guy on the phone lied. Those birds are working with him.